Hey, welcome back. In today's video, I will be teaching you how to create your own decals or your stickers to go on top of your dominoes. Before you get into the video, I need for you to do a couple of things for me. I need for you to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe to this channel.
And turn on your notification bells.
Hey, welcome on one of our videos. On this particular video, sorry about the darkness, but I did have my ring light set up and it kept like glaring in the screen, and I definitely don't want that because I want to give everybody a opportunity to view it. And if you have any type of medical conditions that may interfere and cause some type of medical reaction, and I definitely don't want to do that. So on this particular video, the reason why it will be different is I've looked at your comments, I've read your comments. Well, look at read is the same thing. I looked at your comments and you wanted to know how I did my pre-cut labels for my dominoes to either go on top, bottom, however you want to do it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I want you to go ahead and find your favorite image, and I'm gonna pull up one of my favorite images, and we're gonna go through it together. So on this particular one, it is of me and Mr. Mac when we were in high school, our senior prom. So on this one, you notice he has hair right there. He doesn't have any hair anymore. I didn't do it. I think he kind of shaved it and kind of blamed me, but so on this particular image, you will use if you're using a mouse, I need for you to right click and save image as. I am not going to save it only because I have saved it so many times to where I don't need to save it in my computer anymore. But I will make sure that I'm very detailed with you so you will know exactly what you're doing. So you will hit save as, you will name it. Remember the name that you're going to name it, okay? Because we're going to pull it up. So once you name it, you're going to go over to Google, and in the search box, you're going to type in remove background, okay? Or whatever system you use to remove backgrounds. There's so many, but this is how I do it kind of fast for me. So you can use Canva, or you could use remove background, photo scissors. You see all the different choices you have. So we're going to use remove background. I am not endorsing one of the other. Is whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, so you're going to upload the image, and I have it saved as me too. The first time I have it saved as me too. So you see that it's taking out all the background, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to hit edit, and you want to enlarge it a little bit. So once you enlarge it, you notice that it kind of cut off his face a little bit. So we're going to hit the restore button, and then you're going to make your brush size a little bit small, and you're just going to trim his face to give him just a little bit outline definition of his face, okay? So you could spend as much time or as little time as whatever you want to do that. So we see that it's kind of pushing off, and if you do that, don't worry, don't freak out. Everything can be fixed. You just switch it back over to restore, and you just restore it back. So if your hand get to shaking or whatever, that's fine. Don't freak out. You have many more times to freak out, and this one is not it. Okay, so you spend as little time, as much time as possible, whatever you want to do, that's fine. And you're just going to make it small. I'm going to, for the sake of this video, I'm going to select a pre-background, and it's getting ready to be Valentine's Day, so I'm going to select something that is Valentine's Day-ish, and I'm going to select this one. And you see how it changed my background and everything, okay? So then you're going to hit download. So when you hit download, it's going to come up when you bring it up in another section. It's going to come up as whatever you saved it, removed background dot 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 png. So okay, so I'm not going to pull that up anymore because I did that. So I have a pre-cut, well, a domino template that I use all the time saved on my computer. So you're going to go to file, you're going to open Me Too. There it is. Remember, Me Too, remove background, preview dot 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 dot, and you're gonna pull it up and it's gonna look just like this. Because I already have it up, it pulled up in another window, which I don't want. I want to go back to my domino template. So I would just right click, copy, and paste, and it's over here. We're just going to enlarge it and talk about it a little bit. So we are now in Silhouette Studios, and for you to follow along, I want to make sure that you understand what I'm doing. So this is going to be your top panel, your right panel, and your left panel. Okay, so we want this to fit in this. It's not fitting right now, right? Okay, so what you're going to do is go over to your left panel. You're going to select the box, and you're just going to draw a box around your image. If you see how I had the head cut off, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm just going to click on it. Come on, click, 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 click. Click on it, and I'm just going to raise it up just a tad bit. I'm going to put a box around this image. I'm going to go up to my top, right above my top panel, hit Object, Modify, and Crop. Okay, so that's pretty much what I want in the picture. Okay, so now you see it's still not able to fit into this. So what we're going to do is going to use it as a guide. And you're probably saying, T-Mac, I can't see it anymore. So how are you going to use it in a guide? I'm glad you asked that question. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to Object, Arrange, and you're going to send that picture to the back. So you see, there it is. So we're just going to size it into, let me make the screen a little bit bigger so you could see. Okay, so we're just going to make it size inside the box for everything to fit. And you're probably saying, that how in the world? I said the exact same thing. How in the world are you going to get that to fit in there? Now understand, you cannot get, if you get a full body, head to toe, right, in this size domino, small domino, you are taken away from the image. And what I mean by that is you want to focus on the face. That's the whole part of the customizing. You want to kind of get the face, because if you get the body, then you're going to be like, you're going to look this long and or this small. It's not going to be right. It's going to be completely off. So you want to make sure that the sizing is right. And I had to enlarge my screen so I can see it, and I think I'm good there. So perfect for me. I'm going to put a box around it. I'm gonna go to Object, Modify, and I'm gonna hit Crop. That's my domino. Okay, so let me take it over, slide my screen over, and let me explain a couple of things to you. So we're going to, this is your print box, your print panel. And the reason why it has these little X's like a little fence on there, here and here, is because these are your registration marks. The reason why you want to have the registration marks is because you want your, I'm going to have my Silhouette cutter to cut each domino for me versus me getting some scissors and cutting it myself, because I may accidentally cut off something. It's a totally long process if you cut it by hand. However, if you want to do that, that's fine. No shame, no blame, no laughter, or whatever. What works best for you, it works best for you, okay? So how you would turn on your registration marks, you will go over to your column B and you will hit this last section and it says registration marks on. And then you're probably thinking, what is this red line? I don't touch any of this stuff here. I just leave it the way it is. And you will learn with me, I am simple. I work smarter, not harder. So you would select this button and you would notice that the show cut border is on, and that's going to be like your guideline to where you want everything to stand in place. So let's go ahead and size our domino appropriately. We want the height at 1.800, and is it going to turn for me? Yeah, 1.800, and the width is going to be 1.800. And the dominoes that I am using today on this video is going to be my jumbo. So we're just going to position this here, and then we are going to go to Object, Replicate, and just do a full page. Okay, so I'm gonna do something a little different that I haven't done with you before, and I'm gonna see if this is gonna work. Highlighted, we're gonna group them all, and let's see if I can offset. Is it gonna offset each one? Yes, it's gonna offset each one. Good. Okay, so my offset size is going to be 0.035, and I want you to pay attention to this when I hit apply. I did hit apply, right? Yeah, and it is around each one. Okay, so you would put your paper, I have a Canon, okay, so I put my paper face down, shiny part down, and I just slide it through the printer. So you would hit print and you will print it out, and then you would take that same piece of paper that you got out the printer and you would lay it face up where the print is up on top. So before you do that, put it on your mat, lay it on your mat, and you will hit load on your, I'm trying to go about memory and not trying to make sure that I want to make sure that I tell you everything and try not to leave anything out. So you will hit load, you will put it in your cutter, your Silhouette cutter, and you will hit send. When you hit send, it's going to, why is it not doing it? Come on, hold on. There we go. It's cutting each one of these, okay? You don't want to remove anything, because once you move it, you just messed up your whole registration, the print, everything, because it's not going to read it. So don't move anything out of the box. Don't do anything. It's gonna actually cut everything that's here in red. So I will be back in just a second, and we will get started on printing everything. Well, getting ready for our dominoes. It's final reveal time, so let's go ahead and reveal what I've taught you so far. These are the stickers. This is where the Silhouette has cut each individual sticker, and I'm gonna just do a peel. It's okay if it comes out like this. It means that it's cut perfect, and you will actually peel it off, and I am trying to use my fingernails to do it now. You will peel it, and it is coming off. And voila, that's your picture. So make sure you stay tuned for more videos and turn on your notification. Bye.